All right, you sunburnt optimists. Welcome back to Armageddon's Runway, the only broadcast where your garden counts as both hobby and survival strategy. I'm Davey, your guide, your bad example, and your reminder that a barbecue is basically an open-fire survival drill with snacks. Today's episode, Backyard Bounty, Summer, Barbecue with a Side of Bramble. It's the season when everyone suddenly thinks they're Gordon Ramsay with a tent peg. But while the neighbours are charring sausages into carbon credits, you'll be out there squeezing cordials, glazing berries and proving you can cook apocalypse style without losing your eyebrows. So grab your tongs, a cold drink and the nearest patch of edible chaos. Because this, my friends, is where the prepper meets the picnic. Let's crack on.
You're listening to Armageddon's Runway, survival fashion for the end of the world. Practical, tactical, and just a little bit sarcastic.
Greetings, listeners, and welcome back to Backyard Bounty's glorious summer. Now let's go, you sunburnt optimists. Aprons on, egos off. You're tuned to Proper Prep FM, Armageddon's Runway, Episode 8, Backyard Bounty, Summer, Barbecue with a Side of Bramble. If it bleeds purple and stains your shirt, it's probably delicious. Right then, summer. The season of confidence you didn't earn. Everyone's got tongs, nobody's got a plan. The garden's gone feral in a sexy way, and the hedgerows are basically a free buffet with nettles as security. As always, no sponsors, no fairy dust, just what's real, edible, and worth your time before the wasps unionize. Now, before you set fire to something expensive, a few heatwave ground rules. 1. ID or don't. Unbelievers are a test, fail, and you meet ancient Greeks the hard way. 2. Pick clean. Roadsides and dog paths are not seasoning choices. 3. Share the wealth. Leave enough blossom and fruit for wildlife, and for next week's you. 4. Respect tides and sunlight. Coastal greens after a clean tide, giant hogweed. Don't even look aromantic at it. 5. Hydrate and carry bags. You'll find more than you planned, and thirst makes fools. Good. Now let's talk elder, the seasonal shapeshifter. Elder doesn't pick a lane. 1 week it's clouds of white perfume, the next it's green berries plotting to turn black and medicinal. Moderation is the rule. Don't strip every flower. No flowers means no berries. Think of the hedge as your overdraft. You can use it, you can't abuse it. When the air smells faintly of musky vanilla and late evening heat, that's your cue. Elder loves forgotten places. Railway edges, car park corners, anywhere the council gave up. For cordial, keep it honest. 20 to 30 flower heads, shaken to evict residents, no washing, flavor lives in the dust. A liter of water, 700 to 900 grams of sugar, simmer till clear. Off the heat, 2 lemons, zest and slice, maybe a spoon of citric acid if you like your cordials fancy. Steep a day, strain through cloth, bottle, serve with ice or fizzy water when you're pretending you've got a veranda. Feeling reckless? Elderflower tempura, corn flour, plain flour, cold sparkling water, batter. Dip the heads, fry fast, dust with sugar or salt depending on mood, eat immediately, burn your mouth, claim it was worth it, because it was, and for future you, leave some flowers, berries are coming, and so is syrup season. Elderwood is hollow, fine for whistles, terrible for skewers, it spits like a politician under pressure. Now, into the hedge royalty, bramble. Those first blackberries wink pink before they darken. Don't yank the unripe ones. They won't ripen off the bush. Go for the ones that surrender with the lightest touch. Consensual berries only. Bring a second bag. You think you'll grab a handful and come home with a kilo and the evidence on your hands. Here's your hedgerow glaze for anything that moves over coals. 2 handfuls of blackberries, a splash of cider vinegar, a spoon of sugar or honey, pinch of salt. Simmer till jammy, mash, strain if the seeds annoy you. Brush it on chicken, veg skewers, halloumi. It goes shiny and grown up, like you tidied your life for an evening. Freeze your extras on a tray before bagging them. No more purple bricks in August. And mix a blackberry shrub. Equal parts fruit, sugar, vinegar after mashing and straining. Top with soda or dark rum when you're feeling confessional. Even the leaves have a use. Dried, They make a tea that tastes like discipline and hedgerow in equal measure. If you're bleeding from thorns, congratulations. That's your forager's badge of honor. Quick check-in, backyard bounty style. You've got cordial cooling, glaze reducing, and a grill you're pretending to supervise. Half the garden looks edible, the other half looks annoyed. Say this at your next barbecue. Yeah, I've gone full backyard bounty this summer. Saves money and boosts the immune system. Instant respect, 0 membership fee. Now, the herb layer, Yarrow and Mallow. Yarrow, feathery, flat white umbels, smells like a bitter gin advert. Chop it fine, mix into soft butter with salt and lemon zest. Melt that over grilled fish or corn. Bitterness meets smoke like an adult in the room. Mallow, round leaves, mauve flowers, mild and slightly slimy in a comforting way. Oil, salt, wrap around veg or feta, onto the fire a few seconds till it wilts and behaves. Healthy food that doesn't sigh at you. Coastal types, listen up. 2 greens turn a BBQ into a beach holiday without the sand in your chips. Samphire, quick rinse, pan or grill, lemon squeeze, done. Sea beet, looks like chard with a gym membership. Tear, oil, hot pan, vinegar, pepper. Never pick near outflows. We want flavor, not folklore illness. While the coals settle, hydration for grown-ups. Meadowsweet. Smells of vanilla and almond, likes damp meadows. Use it like elderflower for cordial or vinegar. Contains salicylates, so if aspirin glares at you, skip it. Linden blossom makes iced tea that tastes like clean sunshine. Steep hot, cool fast, add lemon and shameful amounts of ice. Extra credit, a few Meadowsweet flowers in cider vinegar for a week. Strain, hangover insurance. And don't forget nettle seeds. Snip clusters, dry them, rub free, jar them, nutty, green, toasty when they hit heat. Sprinkle on grilled veg, salads, ice cream if you're feeling chaotic. When guests ask what it is, say, hedge caviar and enjoy their pause. Trail snack too. Pinch a few on a walk. Cheaper than therapy. Now for a thought between mouthfuls. The barbecue philosophy. Summer foraging isn't about panic or prepping checklists, it's about reconnection. You realize half of what you need has been growing beside you since you were a kid. You used to call them weeds, while your granddad called them insurance. Being a prepper isn't hoarding, it's paying attention. Season to season, pattern to pattern. That's your advantage when the shops go empty. So, yeah, when you grill bramble glazed chicken, pour elderflower ice cubes, and sprinkle nettle seeds on top, you're not showing off. You're showing competence disguised as leisure. That's backyard bounty in a nutshell. Quick bit of jam math before we wrap. 1 kilo fruit, 3/4 kilo sugar, and don't forget to add water, you fool. Boil till it wrinkles on a cold plate. Blackberry and apple, classic. Raspberry and rose petal, flashy. Elderberry and slow, gothic medicine. Label it, swap it, barter it. Jam is currency when the grid hiccups. By now the air smells of smoke and citrus and achievement. The sun drops, the cordial glows, and you've fed people with what others call weeds. That's the magic. Memory meeting modern sense. The barbecue isn't a party, it's practice for self-reliance with style. And if you've got a rum and blackberry shrub in hand while thinking that, you're halfway to enlightenment. So that's your first plate sorted. Cordials in the jug, berries on the fire, and you smelling like competence. Stick around. Next up, we'll tackle ID shortcuts, coastal quick pickles, and how not to poison the in-laws. Right then, this episode was short and sweet, as summer here in Scotland only lasts a few hours it seems. So I need to get my backside out and do some foraging myself before autumn kicks in. This was Armageddon's Runway, Backyard Bounty, Summer. A proper Prepper FM production where apocalypse meets appetite. So till next time, Slarng avar.
That concludes this transmission of Armageddon's Runway. May your socks stay dry, your boots stay strong, and your neighbors stay distracted.
And that, ladies and degenerates of the garden frontier, is your summer survival sorted. Elder in the jug, bramble on the grill, nettle seeds in the shaker. And you, smelling like you actually planned something for once. If anyone asks what you've been up to, just tell 'em. Backyard bounty, mate. PPFM style. Eating the end of the world one edge at a time. You've been listening to Armageddon's Runway, Backyard Bounty, Summer, a proper Prepper FM production. where apocalypse meets appetite and sarcasm is the house seasoning. Now go wash your hands. You look like you mugged a blackberry bush. And if you like this short episode, then leave us a like, a share, and it would be great if you subscribed. It really helps us out. Till next time then, see you laters.